The unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates, the ancient philosopher, says this as he chooses death over exile from Athens. If he was simply exiled, he could have gone on to do something alone, something different. He would never have to contemplate his own life or the meaning of it. The reason we still remember him, of course, is because he chose the arduous but worthwhile path of self-reflection to decide what he had to do. No matter how much we learn or accomplish in the world, it will only fulfill us if there is a fundamental sense of self to support that. Humans are deranged in the way that we create wonderful things in science and technology, and yet simultaneously go blank when asked about who we are. One's own soul cannot be researched, quantified, or categorized. There is no measurement that can tell what it is, no straight line leading to a concrete answer. When I was younger, I would go to NASA Space Camp every summer because of my interest in space travel and astronomy. And every time there would be an inevitable moment where we sat in a circle and were asked, "Describe yourself in 3 words," or "What's a fun fact about you?" and so on. I got frustrated and thought, why am I doing this? I'm here to learn about space. However, years later, I realized that it wasn't the presentations or expositions that made me want to pursue science, but my interactions with the people there. Getting to know everyone in my cohort made me more excited to talk about space than anything else. My interests were fueled by the people who were just as passionate as I on the topic. My point is that we as human beings need to ask ourselves these questions, because what we do is who we are. Finding ourselves comes from the way we interact with other people and how we figure out what is right for us. Humans are meant to understand ourselves to know what we are personally called to do. The deranged feeling often comes from a sense of disconnect between who we are and what we do, when it is ultimately meant to be the same thing. Baylor's Honors College provides connection between the two. Through research and collaboration with peers during seminars and projects, I will be able to connect my fundamental Christian roots with ambitions in my career to live a well-rounded life. My senior thesis at Baylor will act as a culmination of my work and research in my career so far, while the great text courses will push me to understand myself in relation to God and the world around me. Academically, Baylor has amazing science departments and great opportunities for undergraduate research. Aside from my chosen major, however, I can count on Baylor to provide a fulfilling interdisciplinary experience that will help me learn about the fundamental traits that make me who I am. These parallel studies will set me up to a life of success based on strong values and convictions, together with an advanced education in the developments of our Earth. Of course, all that without having to choose between exile or death like Socrates.